Holas. My name is the super sexy, super fabulous, and super desirable Soraya Subada. Welcome to my show, Holas. Now, before I start this episode, let's just take a moment of silence and reflection and gratitude of the contributions that Irene Cara gave to the music industry, to the motion picture industry, and as an artist, she was just amazing. And so may she rest in peace. And just a reflection. Today, as I'm doing this video, I'm really supposed to be getting ready for a trip to Los Angeles. After several auditions, I was selected to be part of a team that were going to be in a reality TV show. I'm not going, and I'll discuss the reasons why and how it may tie in a little bit to why I'm in really deep reflection with Irene Cara. As we know, Flashdance, What a Feeling, Fame, all her songs, right? The movies. She was born in March, so am I, March 18th. I'm born March 23rd, same year, 1959. She was 63, I'm 63. And the fact that she's Puerto Rican, Cuban, I'm Puerto Rican 100%. So there's a lot of similarities there, which is really amazing. What I did not know about Irene Cara, she did not get the fair compensation she deserved, being a songwriter, co-songwriter, actress, vocalist on the sound recordings. What a Feeling is still charted number 38 on the top 100 songs of all time. Like, that's amazing. And according to what I read, she made only $183 in royalties. And sometimes I'm feeling shitty about my music stuff, but I do get royalties quarterly. It's not a lot. So here's Irene Cara, right? A superstar in film and music, and she allowed one person to handle her affairs and her business, and he totally was not looking out for her in her favor at all. So sad. Can you imagine all of this airplay and videos and press and publicity, and you're like not getting paid properly? Actually, she sued the record company and I believe the person that was handling all of that, and she won $1.5 million, but she had to go and go to court and go through that whole process, you know, to get paid. And I'm sure that was an exhausting time for her, after contributing so beautifully to the music industry and to the craft of acting and motion pictures, to then have to fight for your money. Like, that just sucks. What she died of, we don't know. Yesterday, I'm waiting to hear back from the reality TV offer that I received. And then all of a sudden, at the last minute, I'm supposed to fly today, Monday, and like Wednesday, Thanksgiving was just last week, they sent a contract. And there were terms about how much I was going to get paid per episode. And I looked at the figure and I just thought it was crazy low. I did some research on what the market will bear. So how much do participants get paid? There were some YouTube videos that were really, really helpful. So I got a range of what you could get paid. So what I was being offered was $1,000 per episode. Now, there was no clarity in the contract of how many episodes per season. And if you're asked to be in subsequent seasons, you still get paid that $1,000 with a 5% cumulative. What is that? Like $1,000. I'm traveling from New York. So it's the travel time, it's getting there, it's getting ready, it's doing the work, any additional tapings and everything, $1,000 once that episode is aired. And do I get paid whether I'm in the episode or not? My name is in the bumpers, the start and the end of the show. That's always going to happen, right? I'm part of the team. But if I'm not in any of the scenes, am I still getting paid? Like, all of a sudden, I'm getting this contract. It's a day before Thanksgiving. And what entertainment lawyer can I locate to run this by? And then they own all the rights to media. Alright, now I'm Soraya Subada, the Queen of Healthy Latin Cooking, with 13 years of videos up on YouTube. And I'm a music producer. That's media too. And that's all over the place on Amazon and Apple. And plus, this is my own hair today. It's coming out really nice now. It's growing out the way I want it, which is fantastic. So I have media on Amazon, Apple iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, Peloton. If I sign this, according to what they're saying, they have the rights to all media. Their media, I'm sure, but maybe mine? Because I'm selling over the rights of my likeness, my story, everything. Now, if I was just first time, charming, interesting person, which many of us are, we can get on a reality TV show, and I have no media. No media exists about me, about what I do, about my life, or anything online, anywhere. Alright, $1,000 episode. I am not your average. Not that I'm better than or anything, but you know, I'm a bozo on the bus. 13 years of creating media. And not only that, what they like about me is the fact of my age and who I am as a trans person, as a trans woman. And you know, I paid $150,000 out of my pocket to become this person, and a lot of self-reflection, and a lot of incubation, introspecting, sobriety, a lot of sacrifices to be this trans person. And for me to give her away, give Soraya, give myself away for $1,000, and being of service as a trans person in this project is really important to me. To be a positive role model in media. Yes. Will I end up being positive role model in a reality TV show with maybe they're like really trying to create aggression, drama, conflict? That's not my bag. Maybe it won't be all of those things. Too much of a risk for me to take for $1,000. And too much of a risk for me to take with the language on this contract stating that they own all media. And I sent them an amended contract. I heard nothing until yesterday. They're like, you know, we'll sign this part, but don't sign the second part. I'm not signing anything. I didn't feel good about that. So then it reminded me of Irene Cara. Here she was, a young person. She was a fabulous artist, and she probably just signed and signed. Maybe she got legal counsel and still decided to hand over the negotiations and the affairs to someone, trusting them. Anyone can say, yes, Soraya, we'll take good care of you. Yes, Soraya, just sign that part. Don't worry. No, it's okay. You know, just sign that part. You don't have to sign the other. But it says that that part is part of the second part. You know. So I think it's just very sad about that. I'll say this, that sometimes I wonder why when I'm filming there's so much noise, but I'm in the front of this building. It's hard alone out here on my own. We're always proving, especially if you're Latin and a person of color, who we are. Always searching for that rising star to shine me down and guide me whole out here on my own. But when I'm down, like I was this whole month from these last few days with this contract, and I'm feeling blue, I close my eyes and I can dream and think of you. So baby, belong to me. Irene Cara, baby, you were strong for me. Help me through, help me need you. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who Soraya is, and do I fit in? I may not win with this contract, but I can't be thrown out here on my own, out here on Soraya's Fears cooking show. Right, so I'm definitely no Irene Cara, honey, but that song on that famed soundtrack, that whole movie was fierce. I am so still in awe with Irene Cara. And Irene, I I don't know, but the message that I got from you yesterday was not to go, not to take this risk with this contract. I want to thank a lot of my friends of color, honey, who are in this with me, who are also artists and talented individuals who were able to hear me out when I got this contract. I was so excited when I got the yes, and then I get the contract. And I'm like, what is this? And I have the patch on my eye because I still have an infection on my eye. So I would have worn the patch for the interviews today in LA, and I was really hoping to go to see some friends in LA that I haven't seen, and new friends that I've met on Zoom that I would have gotten to meet. And I really was so wanted to get to LA to go to a Jack in the Box and Sizzler. Probably more than seeing my friends, I gotta be honest. I love my food, you know. I love me and 2 tacos and a big huge Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi at Jack in the Box. I'm totally fine on my own, out in Jack in the Box on my own. I wasn't planning on doing an episode today. I would have been packing, getting ready to go to JFK to get on a flight. Sorry, I just can't do it. You know, I've grown to this person. I'm no superstar, but like, tell me what's going on. I want to thank them. I feel really great about that, but I'm gonna be here today on my own. But I'm not on my own, right? You're all with me. All right. So thank you for watching this episode. Check my music online, download a few things, watch the whole video, like it, subscribe to Sarai Servita's Fierce Cooking Show. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.